CBS fired the wrong person trying to get rid of the leaker for Project Veritas who leaked footage from ABC. Yes, you heard me correctly. They fired the wrong person. Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Obvious, and today on thedailymail.co.uk. So, if you look here in this headline, I did it for the office gossip. Tearful producer fired for leaking ABC's Amy Robach's hot mic bombshell. Admits to saving the clip, but claims she didn't share it, as Project Veritas still has whistleblower inside the network. So, for those of you who don't know, here's a quick rundown. Project Veritas exposed ABC News. They had the Epstein story years before Epstein was charged. They had it. They had a witness, a woman who was one of Epstein's victims, who had evidence and testimony about the bad things that Epstein was doing. Now, Epstein was involved in basically degenerate actions for the rich and wealthy. He had info on a lot of people, and a lot of people indulged on the degeneracy. And that's probably why he was terminated. Epstein was charged with, I believe, human trafficking or something of the sort. Most of you probably know the details. Now, ABC killed the story. Even though they had all of this evidence, testimony, footage, connections to Clinton, they shut it down. So a whistleblower from inside ABC leaked footage of Amy Robach, or whatever her name is, of her saying all this. We had the story. We had the scoop. And now, I tried to get it out for years, but ABC would not let me. So what did ABC do? They contacted CBS, and they got someone fired from their job because that person had access to the footage. But here's the funny thing. Not only did they get the wrong person, not only did this person not be the leaker, not only did they collude with CBS to get this person fired, Project Veritas says they still have their whistleblower inside ABC. The producer who was fired for leaking ABC News anchor Amy Robach hot mic revelation that the network killed off for Jeffrey Epstein's story has claimed she is innocent during an interview with Megyn Kelly. DailyMail.com had revealed the former staffer in question's Ashley Bianco, 25, an Emmy-winning producer for CBS this morning, who was fired on Thursday after the network was informed by her old employer, ABC, that she had leaked the footage. Now, I want everyone to understand something simple. These are different news organizations. They're not supposed to collude. They're not supposed to be on the same boat. And they're news organizations, so they shouldn't be firing whistleblowers. I thought journalism was their job. Turns out it's not. You see, the mainstream media is nothing but a for-profit corporation. All they care about is the bottom line. All they care about is money. All they care about is ratings. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about telling you the truth. And many times, they put their politics before the truth. That is why the mainstream media is trash. This is collusion of news media organizations. So Bianco tearfully told Kelly on Friday she had only saved the clip when she watched from her desk as Robach ranted about ABC killing her story back in August. Bianco said she had told Robach knew she was on a hot mic and that it was being broadcast to all the network affiliates. So Bianco went back to her desk and clipped the video in the network system. She said she marked the footage to watch back later, admitted she did it just for office gossip. And this is why you shouldn't hire women. Because I want to gossip, so I'm going to save this clip. Yeah, don't hire women, okay? You don't want to deal with that gossip crap. But that's neither here nor there. Aye. Bianco claimed she never touched the video afterward, tearing up as she swore she didn't leak the video and warned ABC the leaker was still inside the network. Right before the interview dropped, Project Veritas, which first published the bombshell tape, released a statement from who they claim is the actual ABC whistleblower, backing up Bianco's claims that she is innocent. Isn't that funny?
Did you leak the tape?
I did not.
Not to anyone?
No, never.
At any time?
No.
Did you make a clip of the moment?
I did, but I saved it in the internal system.
She says, "It wasn't me. I'm not the whistleblower. I'm sorry to ABC, but the leaker is still inside. I never did any of that. I may have accessed it, but I never leaked it. I never showed it to anyone. I didn't talk about the situation outside the company." So, a modern corporation is really just a cult. That's all it is, It's very tribal. So I always find it hilarious when people talk about individualism and all that other crap. No, humans are tribal. Humans are interdependent. We're a mix of collectivists and individualists. Anyone who thinks you can choose one over the other is a moron. It doesn't happen. That's the world we live in. It's in our genes. We're literally pack-like creatures. We form families. We form tribes. You cannot escape it. So, here's Project Veritas. It's a statement from the leaker. To the wrongfully accused, it is terrible that you've been lashed out at by the company. I know some may put the burden of guilt on me, but my conscience is clear. Yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame the leaker. Let's see here. So the leaker does apologize to Robach, saying that she's the only one who deserves an apology. It's bullshit. First of all, your old employer shouldn't be contacting your new employer trying to get you fired, okay? That's called blacklisting. That's Japanese tier. You see, in Japan, basically, if you join a company, you're stuck there for life. Even if the company abuses you, even if the work is horrible, even if you're treated like trash. If you quit because a job is killing you, that company will call all the other companies and they will blacklist you so that you can never get a job. It is called slavery. It is called oligarchy. And this is what that is. See, these media organizations, they collude with each other. They work together. They fire people out of beneficial interest to each other. It's corrupt, it's dirty, and honestly, it should be illegal. Corporations have too many rights. They should not have human rights. I fully believe corporations should have their rights restricted. They're too dangerous. You see, this leak was important because it proves that the mainstream media is full of shit. They could have exposed Epstein years ago, but they refused to protect their special interests, to protect Epstein, and to protect Prince Charles or whoever it was. The prince, whatever. I don't care. Okay, it was Prince Andrew. So the 46-year-old said that Prince Andrew was involved. You see, and then she says the palace shut it down. The palace threatened to sue the network, and there were concerns Prince William and Kate Middleton would no longer grant ABC any interviews. So, because Prince Andrew diddled some people and got away with it, ABC shut down the story because they didn't want to lose interviews with Prince William and Kate Middleton. Isn't that sick? Isn't that disturbing? Isn't that horrific? There's been a good deal of backlash against ABC ever since the video first emerged, with people pointing out that none of the network's news programs have mentioned the story. CBS is also facing backlash for firing Bianco, and it's well-deserved, honestly, after ABC informed its counterparts at the network that Bianco was responsible for the leak and was now working for the news division, according to journalist Yashar Ali. The hot mic video was also recorded just 2 months after ABC News president James Goldston was pictured dining with Prince Charles and President Trump. So it was Prince Andrew's sick puppy. So my comments about Prince Andrew and her allegation that she had seen Bill Clinton on Epstein's private island were in reference to what Virginia Roberts said in that interview in 2015. I was referencing her allegation, not what ABC News had verified through our reporting. So these are statements from Robach. She added the interview itself while I was disappointing it didn't air, didn't meet our standards. Oh, okay. So now she's cucking out for the network. She's trying to protect her job. She doesn't believe that for a second. She wanted to air the story, it's clear. The Duke of York has vehemently denied Roberts' allegations, which were struck from the record by a judge in legal proceedings in 2005 as being immaterial and impertinent. A Buckingham Palace spokesperson said this is a matter for ABC. So Prince Andrew gets away with it. The old in and out has a pretty obvious comment. Why would CBS fire her for a mistake she made in her previous job? She should sue ABC for contacting CBS and sue CBS for wrongful termination. These networks are supposed to be independent from each other. Looks like these networks are all on the same team, selling out America and covering for the Democratic Party and leftist globalist causes. Mickey Mouse Dropping says, media hypocrites strike again. Best State 58 says, wait, you mean ABC retaliates against whistleblowers? I thought they were to be protected and revered. I guess that only happens for some. Exactly. Greg says, Project Veritas investigates like real journalists would. I appreciate them exposing the propagandists. Now, Dr. Jack Egegder says the obvious. The fake news trying to discover who and fire whistleblowers is what we call the height of hypocrisy. They truly are the enemy of the people. But that, my friends, is merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? What do you think about the fact that CBS fired the wrong person for the Project Veritas leaked video? Be sure to let me know. Now, as always, if you like the content and want to support the work that I do, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar for as low as $1. Doing so will get you access to Fight Club, a private Discord server. There's also PayPal and Bitcoin options if you're interested. Be sure to check out the links in my description. And follow me on social media. Sharing the video also helps because we are no longer being promoted, on websites. It's just not good. They don't even show people who subscribe my videos when I release them. Even if people check the bell for notifications, sometimes they don't get a notification. It's ridiculous. So share the video and let people know what's going on, if you're so inclined. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.